Hey everybody, it's Luke here from Galaxy Tech Review, and today we're going to go over the Powerbot PB5000 high-speed rapid USB charger. I picked this up on Amazon. You can pick it up for $19.99, I believe is the price point on this guy. I will put a link in the description below to check out Amazon, and if you would like to check out Powerbot, you can go to www.gopowerbot.com. They have a ton of different accessories that you can get, power banks, anything, you name it. They've got a lot of products. You might want to check them out. Anyway, I'm actually excited about this, and I know this isn't really that high-tech an item. Hey, you know, it plugs into the wall and it gives you 5 USB ports. What's so exciting about that? Well, I happen to have a ton of USB stuff that I need to charge up, and I'm tired of using my PC, all my PC USBs to charge things, or using multiple wall adapters when I can just plug one thing in and get 5 more. I know I'm probably crazy and I have more than you guys do, or maybe less. Maybe you guys got more than I do, but I'm actually excited about this. So let's get into it. On the back, you can get it in white and black, by the way. On the back, it shows you a few things. It does have voltage protection. It does have discharge protection, temperature protection, so it doesn't heat up too much. Overcharge protection. These are all good things for something like if you were going to leave this on your nightstand and you wanted to, you know, charge up, say, 2 or 3 phones on your nightstand, or 2 phones and a tablet on your nightstand, and they get to the point where they're totally charged. This guy's got overcharge protection built in, so it's not going to damage your battery. It's not going to damage your device or itself. It does boast 40 watts, 8 amps. And I'm assuming that the 8 amps is across all 5 of these. So let's get into it. They do give you a power cord for this. Obviously, it will plug into the wall. And a micro USB charging cable. It's a 1-foot micro USB charging cable. I've got about 1,000 of those, so I don't really. It's great that they throw it in. A 5-foot power cord. This is important, guys. 5-foot power cord. A lot of places they'll give you like a 2-foot power cord and you don't have any room to plug it in. This one gives you a 5. I like that. 5's good. All right, let's bust her open and see what we got here. Take this guy out. Oh, that guy's at the top there. I'll move that over. Looks like they give you a user guide here. It's just a 1-pager stating that you can charge up to 5 smartphones at full speed. It does have smart IC with auto detection, so you will get a charging voltage of and current up to 2.1 amps on 3 USB ports, or up to 3 tablets and 1 smartphone simultaneously at full speed. So, and again, that's going to be based on what tablets and smartphones that you're plugging in at the same time. Let's see. Input is AC 100 to 240 volts. Charging port output is 5 volts to 2.1 amps. Total output is 5 volts, 8 amps. And I'm going to assume that that's across all 5 of the ports. The size is 91 by 58 by 26 millimeters, and it only weighs 160 grams. So that's awesome. And they do give you your little USB cable here. It is a 1-footer, USB to micro USB. And here is our power cable. Our power cable is indeed a 5-foot power cable, which is great. I'm a fan of longer power cables, because a lot of companies will give you like a real short power cable, and then you don't have if you do want to put it on your nightstand, and say your nightstand isn't exactly right next to a power plug, you know. It does have a matte finish, which is really nice. This is like a rubberized finish for grip, I guess. Although this is the kind of thing, I do like the way it feels. It does have the Powerbot logo. It looks very nice and clean. But I would lay it down like this. So it's not like you're really going to move this thing around a lot. But it does have a nice matte finish to it. Plastic backing where you plug in your power cord. And then, of course, on the front, it's got the 5 USB ports. So what I want to do is I just want to hook up a couple phones to this before we go and show you guys that it does handle everything well. So we'll put this guy down here. No LED lights on this. Another plus in my book. If you were to put this on your nightstand and say you wanted to charge 2 phones at the same time out of this guy, or 3 phones, or a tablet and 2 phones, or whatever, and you're sleeping, a lot of people really don't like to have that bright LED in a room where you're trying to sleep. So that's a plus that Powerbot didn't put a LED on here. Usually I'm a fan of LEDs, but you know, a lot of people do complain about that. So we'll put this guy down. I happen to have a Note 4 here, and if you hear a little bit of rustling around, it's because I'm managing cables here. And we will plug the Note 4 in. There we go. Plug the Note 4 in. Note 4 is now charging, so that's excellent. And I happen to have a LG Flex as well, so we'll plug that into another port there. And the LG Flex is also charging. So we've got both devices charging. I'll set this guy on the side. It doesn't seem to be too sturdy by itself, especially when you start to plug more cables into it. Again, this is more of a sit on the side type of device for me, and I think that works perfect for that. With the rubber matte finish, it doesn't go anywhere, even if you were to be worried about that, although it's an item that's going to sit pretty much right there. So anyway, we've got these two guys both plugged in, both charging. It seems to be holding up well on both, so that's great. Solid product from Powerbot. Again, I'm excited about it because I like to free up a lot of USB ports on my computer. I don't like to plug in a ton of stuff to charge on the computer. This will give me the option to, charge 5 things from one outlet, and it will just take up a little bit of desk space. It won't take up much room at all since this guy is really small and compact. I like that. I don't notice any heat coming off of this guy having 2 phones plugged into it, so that's a plus as well. Again, you can check this out at Powerbot. You can also get it on Amazon. I'll have the links below. And if you guys have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video.